Alright, hey everybody, welcome to Down Home Backyard Gardening. Today's the 4th of July. I have not done a garden tour yet for this month. And I figure, you know what? Let's do it today on America's birthday. Let's go. Okay, so let's start over here. Had some mixed, I've got some mixed, I am definitely having some mixed success over here. But just have to keep showing this. These are all volunteer plants. All of these are tomatillos actually down here. And for those that don't know what a volunteer plant is, volunteers are what we call plants that the seeds just grow on their own. We don't plant them, we don't sow them, they just grow. So they voluntarily grow. A lot of times that's really good. In fact, my best cucumber plant this year was a volunteer, and it put off so many cucumbers. But this section right here just blows my mind. Again, there's basil, marigolds, and then tomatillos down here. Look up here, strawberries are actually doing really good. And tell me how we get weeds all the way up here. That right there are all from weed spores in the air. We got some lilac sweet potatoes here. These two plants, there were 4. These 2 plants are the only 2 that survived, but I think this one might be coming back, so we'll see. Swinging on down, this will be the last year for this bed. As you can see, the wood is just gone. This thing is at an angle, so this will be getting replaced. Jalapeno bed, pepper bed, all that right there. They're all doing really, really good. I just harvested yesterday, so there's not a lot of peppers out here, but as you can see, there's one. Little bell pepper. And then over here, I have my very first orange jalapeno. That will turn a bright orange from what I was told. So we'll see. Asparagus is doing really good. The okras here, these are orange okra. As you can see, they're starting to pod up. There was another pod in here. Yep, see. We're starting to get pods. Now, one thing about okra, depending on how you like it, I like to harvest them small, maybe just a little bigger than what I just showed, and then I'm gonna start canning. So these okras are going. I'm about to plant a lot more today though, a lot more. In fact, this whole garden's gonna change. All right, sweet potatoes are all doing really, really good. And as you can see, the vines are all the way up in here. I still have not cleaned all this up yet, but I will. Okay, so it's that time of year. Definitely the heat is here, where I gotta start getting out all the spring stuff, especially the spring plants that aren't producing. That's what pretty much this whole back row next to this fence is going to be very soon. All of this right here is going to be okra. These eggplants are gonna stay. They're starting to flower, so hopefully they'll start putting on fruit. We've got one squash growing right there. The rest of all these squash plants haven't done anything at all. I mean, literally nothing. So this whole section is going to get cleaned out right through here, all the way down to here. These beans are going to be taken out. But as you can see right here, these orange peach tomatoes are just putting on fruit like crazy. I mean, look at all of them in there. These plants from Baker Creek, orange peach tomatoes, have been the most prolific this year. I have probably easily already harvested 15 to 20 tomatoes. Now they're all kind of small. They don't get super huge, but they're tomatoes. And they taste really good. This section is gonna get cleaned out. These are carrots. We've got some grass weeds growing in them. That'll get cleaned out. And then all of this section right here, as I'm being hounded by mosquitoes, from here all the way down to right here, all of this is going to get cleaned out. I'm going to leave the basil, but all these zucchini plants that have literally only put on only one zucchini for the whole year are all coming out. I'm going to be planting okra in this area. But if you all watch the YouTube shorts that I post, I've been showing a lot of the cantaloupe success that I'm having this year. I'm going to show you all right now. I planted, I think, 4 or 5 cantaloupe starts right in this area about 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Somewhere in April, right in here. And as you can see, the cantaloupe vines are way, way up high. I've got a big old cantaloupe right there on the fence. Got another cantaloupe right back in there, right there. That's got some bug damage or bird damage. I'm not really sure what's in here attacking it. but I think it's birds. As you can see, the cantaloupe vines are just doing great. They're all the way up here into these roses, which was the whole goal when I planted them right there. I wanted the cantaloupe vines to trellis up these roses and this way, and it's worked. I am being swarmed by mosquitoes today. I don't know why. Pepper plants are doing good. As you can see, we got peppers growing. And I didn't even know this, but apparently I planted a tomatillo in there. Or that's a volunteer. I'm not really sure. Definitely confused. Rosemary. More peppers. So that entire bed is going to look totally different in August when I do another garden update. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's birds attacking this cantaloupe right there, because this whole section just has birds in it like crazy. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, this bed. Now last month I planted a bunch of peppers. I took the peppers out of containers like that, stuck them in this bed, fertilized and everything, and this plant has died, that plant has died right back there. And the main reason for that is this bed just bakes in the sun. I have no trees right here. So, and it's been in the triple digits, it's been in the hundreds for like 2 weeks every day. And this bed just bakes. So some of these peppers just can't take it. One pepper that can, that little red pepper right there, is a Carolina Reaper. That's the second one that's grown on this plant. I harvested the first one yesterday or the day before. So naturally a pepper that should be illegal in my opinion, because that thing sucks, is the one growing really good, of course. Okay, this bed is doing just fantastic. Let me show you. All of this entire bed right here is a tomato bed. Obviously I have them trellised. These are all indeterminate tomatoes. In other words, these types of tomatoes have no determined size. They will continuously grow and grow and grow. That's why they're trellised the way they are. I just harvested a really nice orange accordion yesterday. Nice big tomato. As you can see in here, I've got tomatoes growing all over the place. This is really doing good. And so far, this is the 4th of July. So far, I have not had a single, I'm gonna knock on wood, I have not had a single hornworm on any of my tomato plants that I have found. Now, I think I've had one, but I haven't seen it. And I came out with a blacklight search, couldn't find it. I think the birds got that one, but I have not seen a single hornworm yet. Now, I've seen a lot of armyworms and other pests, but no tomato hornworms yet. These are all red ripper cowpeas, and as you can see, the weight on them is just making this whole TP trellis lean over. So I'm gonna have to secure that, like for real. But they're putting on a lot of foliage, as you can see. I've got my very first eggplant of the year right there. A lot of eggplants in here. I'm gonna have to really do something about these beans. They are just literally taking over this entire bed. But I guess I should have expected that. All right, swinging over to the two superstars of the garden. We've got the Single Seed Challenge 2023 plants. This one is Priscilla. This one is Tiny Elvis. They are both kicking and going good. As you can see, they're still putting on tomatoes. They are actually putting on a lot of tomatoes. They just haven't stopped, but this is what I keep getting hit with. If you look right there, that is a squash bug that love to eat and mess up your tomatoes. I have been dealing with them nonstop. Super, super, super annoying. Hate those pests. But the plants are doing good. Now, I've got a lot of dead foliage in here. It's just because of the heat. The heat has been, like I said, insane. But they are doing good. I'm really, really happy to show the progress. There's that little eggplant I was talking about, first one of the year. And so far, that's the only one of the year. Okay, everyone. So I was really excited to show this melon that I had growing. And something is going on out here. Let me show you what I just saw. Came over here. This bean has been chewed through, and that melon has half been eaten. Now what's crazy about that melon is that it was hanging in here, like right in here, just like that one is doing, and that one is doing. So something climbed up in there, pulled that melon off, moved it over there, and started eating it. So I have a serious problem here. It has to be a rat, right? I don't have coons in here. I've seen no evidence of raccoons. It has to be a rat. I don't know what else it could be. And what's upsetting about that is I was harvesting that today. It was my very first one of those melons. Should have harvested it yesterday. Huh. I'm not happy. All right, let's get back to it though. All right, so this entire bed are melons. 4 different types of melons in here. They're all doing really good, obviously. If you look in there, you can see. We look in there, we can see another melon hanging up there. It's not ready yet. Those melons right there, when they get ripe, they turn a bright orange. Those are called a Kahari melon. I really, really like them. Like that, just saw that. Look, that's a ripe Kahari melon. Now, normally they get bigger than this. Normally they get bigger than this, like that one right there is bigger than this one, but these are ready. These are ripe. There's another one right there. Let me grab that one before that little. All right, so there we go. We got 2 Kahari melons. These are small ones, but hey, a harvest is a harvest. I am really upset about this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very distracted right now. Just keeping it real. Okay, so this entire trellis system right here, all of these are coming out today or tomorrow. I'm gonna have all new summer climbing vegetables all through here. The container garden is doing good. I had to move these down, these fig trees down, because the heat, the sun was just killing them. I mean, killing them. And since I moved them down here, they're all doing pretty good. They're all coming back. As you can see, I have fruit everywhere. I have a lot of bird damage on some of these figs. Drives me nuts. I can't get to them fast enough. Banana tree's doing really good. These blueberries are just growing like crazy. So next year, these 2 should be really good. We got lemons and limes growing. Look at all of those calamondin. Look at all these calamondins. They're doing great. More lemons up here, limes. So the container garden's doing really good. Again, the thing I love about growing things in containers is you can move them around. These peppers were not doing good over there. I moved them over here, and now they're doing good. One of the best things about container gardening is just you can move everything around based on the needs of those plants. Final garden, the final thing to show is this bed right here. On my last video, I showed how I totally changed this bed up. I'll put a link to that video right here. But that was only 3 days ago, and literally that was only 3 days ago, and most of these pepper plants are doing really good since I got that cucumber plant out of here, which was right here, taking over this entire bed. But a lot of these pepper plants are really coming on. You can see those Tabascos are growing. Got a bee right there doing its thing. This bed will look totally different in July. It is July. This bed will look totally different in August when I do another update video. Nothing but beans. I'm planting nothing but beans in this bed. just to start getting nitrogen put back into the soil in this bed. All right, everyone, so that's the video. That's the garden tour. Hope you all enjoyed it. I always love coming out here and doing a garden tour. I do not like seeing things like I just saw. That really bothers me. I think I need to get a game camera out here and really start finding out what's going on in this garden, because I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. Like, at all. Everyone, if y'all enjoyed this video, do me a favor, share the video, like the video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so. I do a lot of YouTube shorts, and I do videos throughout the week and month. So there's always content coming out on this channel, and we all in this community would love to have you join us on this journey of gardening. Everyone, being in the 4th of July, I wish everyone just the happiest of holidays. Take care, God bless. Continue to shine bright and harvest hard. Get in your gardens and harvest, harvest, harvest. And I'll talk to y'all again real soon.